before you return.
That's right. And if you can't go down quite as far as me, that's okay. Do the best that you
Is that
can.
what you tell to the girls?
Try not to bounce that back. T rotation to the left. Alternate right and left sides.
I gotta do my second
Knee to side.
interval heartbeat check. I didn't get a good reading on my finger this last time, so I'm gonna try my cock this time. Too small to detect the pulse. Makes sense.
After everything we've done already, one to the next here. We're gonna burn out that upper body.
Exhale as you're pushing yourself up and into that T rotation.
I'd say keep that core tight and engaged. Don't allow your hips to sink. And look up at that hand.
Don't sink. Don't be a Titan submarine. You fucking got this.
We're on our feet and we need to make our way on over to a wall, a counter, door, whatever you had access to. You're gonna lean back onto that wall and do a wall sit.
Oh yeah.
Do a wall sit plus a leg extension.
And I'm going to do
Brother.
a wall sit plus a march.
We're trying our best to have those knees at a 90-degree angle while we're sitting.
That's right.
And
Can't count to
alternate
90.
right
Sorry.
and left legs.
Whew.
Gonna finish those legs out.
Let's go, tribe. Come on.
Gotta prove to yourself how tough you are. Right here, you got it. Chaos time. Last chaos.
Where's my gun?
Finish strong right here.
This better be the last chaos.
Come on. I want you to imagine all of your goals at the top of the staircase. Every workout, every
there's
repetition,
pizza at the top of the
you're gonna have
staircase.
That much.
He was just a rookie trooper and he surely shook with pride. He checked on his equipment and made sure his pack was tied.
We're gonna do this cool down over at a wall. Right. Ideally, we could also do this one lying down.
Really?
Whew.
And put your upper body flat up against the wall, your head as well. And we're gonna get those arms up, drag those hands,
Oh, this sucks.
and then slowly drag them up.
Trying to maintain contact with the wall.
I'm gonna fucking maintain contact with you after the restraining order, bitch.
Gaining some added
Oh,
mobility
I don't
weight.
think I had diabetes
It's a great one
beforehand.
for our shoulders.
I think I do
And
now.
maintain proper posture.
I need a fucking Paul Blart sugar stick.
Now you may want to grab a mat or some carpet for this one if it makes your knee a little. We're gonna do a kneeling hip flexor stretch.
What?
You need to start good posture, 90-degree angle on both knees. And I want you to squeeze and tighten your glutes and your abs. You're gonna feel a stretch through hip flexor and your quadricep.
Yep.
Oh yeah.
Doesn't take much of a forward movement.
I feel like I'm about to be
Feel
knighted.
that stretch right.
Keep breathing here, hold. Again, so important to start by squeezing those glutes, then squeezing your abs, and then
If you're offering to come squeeze my
it's
glutes
so
for me,
easy
I
to hit those hip flexors
appreciate
That's
it.
right.
without having to do a lot of range of motion.
Squeezing your glutes really helps your hips get in proper positioning. So when you move forward, you really feel that stretch in your hip flexor.
And you know, those hip flexors took a beating today. With it's a very critical movement we do here to help restore that flexibility as well as just trying to reduce any extreme.
How's that for flexibility?
Back up onto our feet, nice and slowly here.
Oh,
Now we were on our wrists a lot today and our hands, which is why I chose this next one. We're gonna do a waterfall stretch. Start that
Oh.
right hand
waterfall?
towards the center. Now hold that stretch, pulling those fingers back, stretching that wrist.
I don't see how this is effective.
We want a good stretch, but we're not really trying to rip our fingers off here.
If that happens during a
Deep
stretch,
breaths.
fucking breast.
3. Also a good one just to do like throughout your day.
Yep.
You know, from the time that we spend on our phones to keyboard to driving, just, you know, our wrists actually end up taking a pretty big beating throughout the day.
Carpal tunnel.
So it's just feels good to have that workout cross off
Oh,
our
man.
list. Goodness gracious. Feels good when we get done too, tribe. You're not alone.
What? Oh, this
For
fucking
3,
tribe.
2, 1. All right, next one we're going to do is called a chest opener. Let me take those fingers and
I got something you
you're
can
gonna lock
open.
up them behind, and you can either stay here or you can bend over.
Yep.
And for 3, 2, 1, 0. If you're down, come up nice and slow. Then we have one last move, little combo move. Start with your feet together, tiny bend in your knees. We're gonna hinge at the hips while we reach down, trying our best to touch our toes. If that means you're here.
Bend over to the front and touch your toes.
And then now we're gonna come up and bring your arms straight up, palms facing in. We're doing overhead shoulder extension. Stretch those shoulders. Now return back down. We're just going one into the next here. Nice, big, deep breaths. Moving at a pace
I feel like
that
a
you feel
fucking-
comfortable with.
I feel like them guys on the runways with the
You wanna
lights.
Spend a little more time.
Land the plane
on one
here.
end of the move or the other.
You're going the wrong way, sir. That's a tower.
And this is the time of the workout where I like to remind you of how awesome you are for showing up and putting in that work
Oh,
today.
stop. Don't flatter me.
If working out were easy, everybody'd be fit. But we all know that's not the case.
Ain't that the truth? You should see my Uncle Mark.
You could have came up with a million different excuses to skip today's workout, but you didn't,
I did, but
Yeah,
these
discipline.
assignments do.
and you put in the work.
That's right. I think the hardest thing is pushing play.
That's it. Getting started is
Actually, hitting the play
Rough.
button's the fucking easiest
well,
part.
the whole
It's
thing is rough.
not walking out of the room in the first 10 seconds. It fucking
Let's go.
sucks.
5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and 0.
Yes.
Shake it off.
You did it.
Sweaty high fives.
No, don't touch me.
Excellent
Close
work
season.
out there, tribe.
Alright, I got those done. 10 more minutes, I gotta check in. My heart rate again. Get one final reading. But I'm gonna go hit the shower now if you guys wanna come with me.
A few moments later.